Hi again, everyone. Welcome to Inner Dialogue. Thanks to the Hollow Planeteer for that suggestion. I'm definitely keeping that one. I'm here at St Thomas's Hospital. I came up on Tuesday, so 3 days ago, due to have surgery next Friday. However, the prednisolone stopped working, so I'm flaring again. So there's actually now maybe 50%, maybe slightly more chance of having surgery tomorrow. So I'm absolutely bricking it. The procedures changed slightly as well because it was going to be a pre-planned op if I was in good health. I was originally going to have keyhole surgery with a single stoma and ileostomy. However, now because it's more on the emergency side, it's going to be somewhat more open surgery, and they're going to also, as well as the end ileostomy, they're also going to position something called a mucus fistula. So basically, you can see they've marked where my new stoma is going to go, which is there. And they're going to cut me down here. And then probably somewhere about here, what will be remaining of my colon will come out this way to sort of drain any potential blood or mucus or whatever while the tissue's still damaged and healing. The issue with just removing the whole lot in one go is it makes the surgery a lot longer, makes it a lot more complicated, especially with all the information that's currently there. Also, the fact that I'm on steroids means that the wounds themselves are going to be a bit more difficult to heal, so the risk of infection is a lot higher. So by having this mucus fistula, rather than the end of the remaining stump being sealed inside me where they can't monitor to see whether it's opening up or oozing or leaking and contaminating the rest of my abdominal cavity, by having it on the outside, if there is any discharge, you can just put another little bag on it and it's easier to monitor. Once then I'm completely healed down the line, maybe a year, maybe 9 months, maybe 2 years, maybe even longer, and then I decide whether I want to keep the stoma or try and have a reversal in something known as commonly as a J pouch or an ilioanal pouch, I think. And failing that, I could just have the permanent stoma and then just have the remaining stump removed completely, which in itself is quite a big operation, which is why they would rather do it separately, especially considering I'm pretty run down. And then that would be what's commonly known as the famous Barbie butt, where they basically just remove what's left and then sew your backside shut. But anyway, that's for a later date. At the moment, I just want to try and get through this. But it's a lot to take in because I thought it was going to be next week, obviously. But it's pretty much the only option, and I know it's the right option. I'm in a good place. The surgeons are really good. So, but yeah, just putting this out there. Just update friends and family. I'm like talking on the phone and stuff. I'm not great, so it's just easier for me to do it this way without getting too emotional. So yeah, it's like 8:30 here in the evening now. So I'm nil by mouth from 2 AM, and I'll find out in the morning whether they can squeeze me in, because obviously due to COVID and everything, there's a huge backlog of operations that have needed doing. I'm not as urgent that I need to push other people out of the way, but if they can fit me in, they'd rather fit me in sooner rather than later. Failing that, there's an opening potentially on Saturday or early next week, or at the end of the day, worst comes to worst, I'm here till my original surgery date, which is a week tomorrow. So yeah, nervous, scared, but it needs to be done. Certainly the best thing to do for me, certainly the best thing to do for Sam and Ava and Orla, that's my girlfriend and my kids, and also the rest of my close family and friends who I've been powering off for ages, because half the time I don't have the energy. So yeah, wish me luck, and I'll possibly do another update in the morning depending whether surgery goes ahead and where my head's at. Because last night, well, since yesterday, I've had 2 hours and 46 minutes sleep. I'm a rubbish sleeper as it is, let alone in hospitals with busy wards. A few people have left tonight, so hopefully I'll be able to get my head down a bit, but failing that, if I have surgery, I'll have plenty of time to sleep one night, but as long as I wake up, I don't mind. Alright, so feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share, whatever. I am putting this on YouTube just because some sort of weird form of vanity, I suppose, but also just, you know, as I said in my intro video, this is an echo chamber for me. It's a way to get thoughts off my chest, thoughts off my brain, and if someone else is going through the same thing, you're not alone, and you never know, there might be someone out there who can say the same to me. So ciao for now, and I'll see you guys soon. Love you all.